Hey everyone! You've likely heard tales of underdogs, but let me tell you one that's particularly close to my heart. It's about a basketball team, the Detroit Kings, a group that might not be the biggest or the strongest, but they've got heart, and a whole lot of it. Now let's set the scene. Imagine Detroit, a city known for its grit and resilience, and in the midst of it all, there's this small basketball team. They're not your typical giants of the game. Instead, they're a team where most players are, well, pretty undersized. But here's where it gets interesting. The Kings had a few standout players. Matt, Mike, AJ, and Q. Matt, with his lightning-fast moves, could slip through defenses like a whisper. Mike was the strategist, always 2 steps ahead of the game. AJ with a jump that could defy gravity, and Q the heart and soul with a passion that could light up the darkest nights. Together, they were unstoppable. The season was a roller coaster. Each game was more than just a match. It was a battle, a statement that size isn't everything. With every dribble and every basket, the Kings showed what it means to play with heart. Fast forward to the playoffs. The stakes were higher, the teams bigger, and the challenges tougher. But did that stop the Kings? Not even close. With every game, they pushed harder, played smarter, and fought with everything they had. The city of Detroit rallied behind them, their cheers echoing in the packed stadiums. And then, the championship game. The atmosphere was electric, the tension palpable. The Kings, our mighty underdogs, were up against the reigning champions. It was a David versus Goliath scenario, but remember, even David had his slingshot. The game started off rough. The Kings were down by 15 at the half. But during that break, something remarkable happened. There was a fire in their eyes, a determination that said, "This isn't over." They returned to the court not just to play, but to conquer. The second half was a spectacle. Matt's agile maneuvers, Mike's strategic plays, AJ's soaring dunks, and Q's leadership turned the game around. Point by point, they closed the gap, their spirits fueled by every cheer from the crowd. And then the moment of truth. 10 seconds on the clock, scores tied. The ball was in Matt's hands. He dodged, he weaved, he shot, and he scored. The buzzer rang, the crowd erupted, and just like that, the Detroit Kings were champions. This story isn't just about basketball, it's about overcoming the odds, about fighting not just for a title, but for respect. It's a reminder that the size of your body is nothing compared to the size of your heart. And that, my friends, is how Detroit's smallest team fought for and won the championship. Thanks for listening. Keep believing in the impossible.